Our next panelist is Terry Anders, and Terry can speak from two places. One, a person who has been through the system and has not only survived but succeeded. And the council thought it was very important that we have the voices of formerly incarcerated people here today, not just on the videotapes, but in person. And you'll see on each one of the panels, there are at least 2 or 3 formerly incarcerated individuals who will be speaking to you today, some who have just been out for a short period of time. But Terry has also created a program, and it's sometimes a one-person program where he's out helping to train parolees to find jobs. And if you call him at 7 o'clock in the morning, guaranteed he'll be picking somebody up for work because he understands that's the kind of support they need. Terry?
Thank you. I'd like to acknowledge the chair, Jeff Adachi, and the distinguished panels that I'm working with. Yes, I'm in the Bayview, Hunters Point. And I like to say, I'm right on the razor edge. But the reality is not only where I came from, it's where I am today. And where I came from helped shape me to get to where I am today. I do not, I always say, like when I go down to the parolee meeting, last time I was in the criminal justice system, I was looking at 140 years, robbed 7 banks. But, I don't glorify that. But that was the bedrock that gave me the inspiration to get where I am today. People that helped supported me, Walden House. There was a federal judge whose name I won't name, but she saw me as a person who was in trouble, and really, literally, and no, not in the figurative sense of what I had did, but actually how I got to be where I was. And for that, I write that lady to this day. And I've been clean 17 years. Yeah. I'm a member of the Iron Workers Union, Local 377 here in San Francisco. I've retired. I've been a member for 30 years. So I have a pretty unique track record with the organized labor. And I believe in the ability of work. Because like I, share with some of the clients that I deal with, in order to deal with the system, you got to get out of the system. And I have this organization that actually make an effort to help support the men and women, because they are my special population, men and women in and out of prison, and men and women in and out of drug addiction. Why? Because I was one of them, many, many times. So I know what it takes to get out of that system. And so I make an effort to case manage the opportunities about, you know what, I'm gonna help get you this job, or I'm gonna help try to get you where you're trying to go. And if they are in a halfway house, if they have just got out of prison and they call me and ask me if I can help them, I always say yes, I will help you. And that's what I do. And you know what, that gives me a good feeling to get up in the morning, because I remember when I couldn't do that. I remember when I wouldn't do that. And so the population that I work with today, they have a real negative impact on the communities if there ain't somebody out there trying to help change their life in a positive way and let them know that they can do something different in a positive way. And help walk them through, like when the chief probation officer was saying about taking somebody to their apprenticeship class. They used to be down in Santa Clara and now it's up in Benicia. Or helping a woman get to a safety meeting class with hazmat and then trying to deal with somebody in that group. Will they give this woman a ride back to San Francisco? And then there's no response. I come back and get her when that class is over. Because you know what? Because I took her there. And I want to make certain that, yeah. So the hands-on experience that I deal with as far as making an effort to help support the people in the various communities, especially Bayview, my mission statement is educate to help break the cycle of recidivism through job opportunities. And I'll say that again. Educate to help break the cycle of recidivism through job opportunities. Because if you don't have no money, what are you going to do? If you don't have no money, what are you going to do? All right. So the opportunities that I afford in organized labor with the apprenticeship program, you don't have to know nothing. They will teach you and they will pay you while you learn. So this is why I afford the opportunity to the men and women that I work with, because a lot of them don't have the job skills. A lot of them don't have the wherewithal about how to get where they're trying to go. And even after they get the job, they still call me. And I'm still available. Still available. Because you know what? It takes more than that. It takes that trust. It takes that person with that understanding. You know what? We're going to do this. Not me, but we're going to do this. See? And that's why I am so glad to be a part of this process today. That's why I'm so glad to be a part of this distinguished panel. Because I remember when I wouldn't do that, when I was on the other side. And I know what to do about breaking that cycle of recidivism and why it's so important, especially in my community, especially in the Bayview. Because of the fact that I know that there is some positive and healthy and prosperous individuals willing to take a stand for the people that they're trying to help support. I know that because I'm one of them. Thank you.